All right, so I've got the integral e to the 3x times sine x dx. So this integral, we can see that we're going to need to use integration by parts. And integration by parts is the integral of u dv, which will be these two. One of them is going to be our u and one of them is going to be our dv. And then that will equal u times v minus the integral of v du. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our u and our dv. So in this problem, we're going to pick our u is going to be e to the 3x, e to the 3x, and our dv is going to be our sine x. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to take the derivative of u to get our du. So the derivative of u is going to be 3e to the 3x. And then we're going to have to take the integral of dv and sine x to get us v equals, well, the integral of sine x is negative cosine x. Okay, so all we need to do now is we just need to put in this using this information. So what we have is the integral of e to the 3x times sine x dx. That's our u and our dv, and that's going to equal our u and our v. So I'm going to take this negative sign, put it out front. Our u is e to the 3x, e to the 3x times cosine x minus the integral of v du. Our v is negative cosine x and our du is 3e to the 3x. So I'm just going to pull the negative out front again, and I'm going to put 3e to the 3x and then cosine x, and don't forget your dx. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to pull this negative sign out front to make that a positive. So what we have now is negative e to the 3x cosine x plus the integral of 3e to the 3x cosine x dx. Now when looking at it, we're going to notice that we're going to have to do integration by parts again. So that's 2 times we're doing integration by parts here. We did it up here, and now we got to do it again because we still have this, and integration by parts is really the only way to do it. So we're going to pick our u and our dv again. Our u is going to be 3e to the 3x, and our dv is going to be cosine x dx. So our du is going to be 9e to the 3x dx, and our v is going to equal sine x. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite our original integral. So we have the integral of e to the 3x sine x dx. That is going to equal, I'm going to rewrite this section right here. So we have negative e to the 3x cosine x. And then we got to put in our uv minus v, the integral of v du again. So our uv is going to be plus 3e to the 3x times sine x minus the integral of v du. So we've got 9 e to the 3x sine x dx. And then I'm just going to rewrite this and pull the 9 out front. So we've got negative e to the 3x cosine x plus 3e to the 3x sine x minus 9 times the integral of e to the 3x sine x dx. Well, if you notice, this integral is still the same as this integral. We just did a loop. We looped right back to where we started. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this and we're going to add it to itself to remove it from this side and add it to the left-hand side. So let me just rewrite that over here. E to the 3x sine x dx. So we're going to add 9 times the integral of e to the 3x sine x dx to this side. We're going to add it over here. 9 times the integral of e to the 3x sine x dx. And we notice on this side it cancels out, and on this side we end up with 10 times the integral of e to the 3x sine x dx. And I'm going to rewrite all this next to this. So we have equals negative e to the 3x cosine x plus 3e to the 3x sine x. Now at this point, we want this left-hand side to still equal the same as this left-hand side up here, what we originally started with. So what we have to do is divide both sides by 10. So if we divide the left side by 10, our 10s cancel out. Divide the right-hand side by 10. So let me just clean this side up a little bit. So now what we have is we have this equals negative 1 over 10 times e to the 3x cosine x plus 3 over 10 e to the 3x sine x. Now we can clean this up by pulling a negative 110 times e to the 3x, because we've got 1 over 10, we've got 3 over 10, and we've got e to the 3x here. So we can pull that out front. So we've got negative 1 over 10 e to the 3x times, we've got cosine x. And because this is positive and we pull the negative out, we got to make this minus 3 sine x. Don't forget your plus c for your constant. And that is the final answer to this integral. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.